All right, so you have been stressed, you have been struggling trying to make sales with your digital products or with your online service, whatever it is that you're selling. Trust me, I know we have all been there. We've all taken a series of courses. We've probably spent way too much money, some of us thousands of dollars in online learning, e learning through coaches and courses. And some of us have drowned in a sea of 1,000 modules. Oh my God, y'all, I've been there. And you are just looking for your first sale. You are just looking to figure out a way to get on the train of getting those sales. You see it happening. You see the people on Instagram, you see everyone on YouTube talking about just get your $10,000 per month. It's so easy, it's super fast. Just buy this course, just buy this digital marketing course, and it's done. But nobody is telling you exactly how to get those sales. Well, that's all going to change today because I'm going to walk you through it step by step. And I think by the time you leave this video, you're going to find that you have some of the answers that you needed in order to get this thing done the right way. Now, who am I? Just to give you a little bit of background, I am somebody who started with a YouTube channel. I had about 240 something subscribers when I first started my YouTube journey. When I got really serious about it in March of 2019, that's when things really changed for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was working in news. I got fired from my news show because they moved to Orlando. I was based in Miami. I had a friend of mine tell me, you should take your talents to YouTube. And I got to tell you too, like I had been in the online space before. I had tried, Facebook marketing with Facebook ads, and I'd gotten my ad account shut down. I honestly just did all the wrong things. And I was searching and searching and trying to figure this whole thing out. And honestly, it took someone giving me the keys to learn how to do this on YouTube in order for me to actually start the engine and drive the way that I have been. And I'm going to tell you, I had a video that went viral within that first week, and it was on and popping from there. I just doubled down on what worked and I never stopped. All right. From that point, I will tell you, I just started expanding into other spaces. And I even also branched off into the digital marketing space. I too began selling digital products. And I just want to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. And I had to learn these things the hard way. And I'm going to show you what to do so that you don't have to learn things the hard way. And for some of you guys, I know you've probably already spent a lot of money on courses and you're just at your breaking point at this point. And you just want something that feels real, something that you can connect to, someone that can tell you and show you who has actually been there. And I want you to know, y'all, like that is me. That is absolutely me. I have been there. Okay, I purchased a lot of courses. I spent thousands of dollars, like I said before, but I'm going to show you the way right now. Okay, so I actually grew my channel using my cell phone, y'all. For the first 100,000 or so subscribers I got, I was using mostly my cell phone. By the time I got to 100,000, I think I'd gotten a webcam at that point. And I've really only used those two things. And so that's what got me there. And when I got to that point, I ended up writing my first ebook. I wrote it myself. I still have that ebook. I still sell that ebook. Um, it is a badge of honor to have written it myself in an age where you can get AI to actually write things for you and you can get AI to personalize things for you, which I'm also going to show you in this video. So stand by, right? All right. So these are the analytics from my Gumroad account, and I did put this ebook on Gumroad because they didn't have any monthly fees, and I was just able to upload the product, and then they took a percentage. And within that first week, as you can see here, I made almost $4,000, y'all. I launched at almost $4,000 in that first weekend. Now, I want you to notice that trickle down area right there too, because I didn't have a system to promote the product. Y'all, like you can have something great to sell, but if you don't have a system for selling it, and at that time, as you can see, my channel is about entertainment news. So I'm making entertainment videos and I'm sometimes doing 2 and 3 videos per day at that point. And that was really all I had time for. Now, if maybe I mentioned the ebook, then maybe I could get, some additional sales, but that would mean that I'm mentioning it in every video, which you can do, right? That becomes a thing for you. But again, I just didn't have a system to continue to grow this so that beyond the videos the engine could turn, right? And you want to have that system. And I wasn't paying that much attention to it because at that time, I'm just focused on my YouTube channel and growing the news and doing that thing. That this ebook thing, it just kind of went to the wayside. And I wish that I had done things differently then. I so wish that I had done things differently then, because if if I could just go back in time, man, if I can go back in time. So at this point, y'all, I knew that I knew what I was doing, but I didn't give it my focus. And for a lot of you, that's also the key too. You know what to do. You've been given the keys, you've been given the instructions. You just don't want to do the thing that you don't want to do. And I'm going to tell you what that thing is in just one second. Then, again, that spun off into me doing other things. I wrote my first series of books. Again, same thing. Now, luckily, this is on Amazon, so that thing continues to sell because of Amazon and Audible. And Audible is something that just kind of works continuously, right? But I could have run ads on this book, and I've never run any ads on it. And so that's also another piece of the puzzle. I didn't have a system in place. I just wrote the books, put them out there, and mentioned them on my channel, which is, again, a great thing, but I don't have a system, right? So I'm here to tell you today, I hope you notice a common theme. You need a system, right? You need a system and you need an engine, right? The YouTube channel is the engine, but you've got to focus on that thing. That thing has to be the main thing that you focus on so that the engine can really run the way that it needs to. And the system in place helps you generate sales on autopilot. That's what you want. So again, let's put this all together in just a little bit, right? I ended up working with my first client. I want to tell you guys about her. Her name is Karen, and we'll take a look a little bit of her journey. But I want you guys to know something, that she is someone who started her channel specifically about her products and services. That was the key for me. I did not start my channel with the product in mind. I started my channel with the content in mind. That is the key that was missing for me, right? It may not be the key that's missing for you, but I guarantee you we're gonna tie this all together, and you are gonna have a fully laid out plan by the time we finish this video. So take some notes right now. So Karen she's a trichologist. And so her focus is on growing natural hair, right? And so what she was able to do when we first started working together is we got her started essentially doing her content centered around her business. And literally, y'all, she ended up almost quitting in the beginning. Because again, that's the mistake a lot of people make, is that you really quit before things start to get good. And I'm here to tell you today, don't do that. Keep going. Like, it's literally, you are always one video away from blowing up. But the thing about this is, you don't need a lot of viewers. You don't need a lot of subscribers. You don't need a lot of anything. You just need consistency. That's the thing. That's the key right there. I kind of gave the plot away, but you just need a little consistency. If you can have a little bit of consistency, y'all, this thing is golden, right? So Karen, she invested in me. And what we did was we got her a video that brought in 14,000 subscribers and made $7,000 at that time. This video had gotten 444,000 views by the time we sat down to do a 2-hour strategy session where we just literally talked about how we got to this point with this video, what she did, what advice she took from me to get to this point. That's 2 hours of game right there, literally. And so for her, it was such an eye-opener. And now this video has gone on to do almost 1 million views. And her channel has grown from the point where it was to 94,000 subscribers today. All right. And she's still thriving. She has a whole e-commerce business, a whole coaching business that she manages. And I want to just take a look at what Karen was able to do. So I want you to watch some of this. So Karen, this video that you did from, what is it called? From
TWA, from teeny weeny afro to popping curls.
Is that what TWA stands for?
Yes, TWA is when you see that little TWA. I have that little bit of hair. That's a
yes.
afro to popping curls. This is the #1 video when you told me to keep going and I stopped. And this video was like, you told me, this was back in early January. I went hard for a few months, then I fell off the wagon. And then in November of 2020, I was about to do my hair and your voice popped in my head, Karen, record everything. And I said, let me just sit down in here in my kitchen. I ain't have nothing fancy. I ain't had no ring light. I just set up right up in my kitchen and I did what I do every day. I just styled my hair and this video just took off.
I want to I want to point out a couple of things that I find so interesting in this as we kind of look into your analytics. I want you guys to notice her thumbnail. I mean, it's a clear before and after. So simple. I mean, did you do this with your cell phone or did you do it with the camera?
I did with the cell phone. It wasn't anything fancy either.
Yeah. Y'all, do you realize what she said? She was literally doing something she already did. She took 15 minutes to record this video. It took her 15 minutes upon uploading it, 30 minutes of work, and boom. Long form content right here on YouTube, where she's able to showcase her personality. She stood in front of a camera, her iPhone, right? And she recorded a 15-minute video doing something she was already doing. So she centered her content around her product. So if you are selling a digital product, or if you are selling an ebook or a course or some type of service or an app or maybe a book, whatever it is, long form content gives you the opportunity to develop a know, like, and trust with people that just other forms of content won't be able to do, right? So she was at a point where she could simply just take 30 minutes of her time, and I guarantee you have 30 minutes to do a video and upload it. She wasn't worried about all of these extra things that you guys are a lot of times worried about, with adding in this, editing that, doing all of this. No, you do that when you grow, right? But until then, people love just regular videos with regular people doing regular things, the people that look like them, people that are suffering from some of the things that they are suffering from. And it was just plain and simple. We laid out a plan, and it was completely black and white. You heard her say it right there, just record, right? We have a thumbnail that shows a before and an after. Boom. That, if you want to know a key to winning on YouTube, give me a before and after in your photos. Show us before and after. What did you look like before? What did you look like after? What was the situation before? What did it look like after? Works every time. Works every time. So now you know. Centered around your product or service. Don't make my mistake, right? Okay. What if you don't have a product or a service yet? All right, fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how AI can actually help you generate a product or a service. So let's go to ChatGPT. And I like the Alex Hormozi GPT. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape, or form. I just happen to like it because I think that it's meant for business builders. And so what we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT, we're going to say, I am building a digital, let's say this. I am building a digital product in the, what niche shall we do, right? The niche is basically going to be the topic of interest or the area. So the areas that typically do the best are health, wealth, and relationships, right? So health being something obviously that people are searching for. These are things that people are looking for online. And wealth, obviously, because people need money right now. People desperately need money. You're probably here because you want to make some money, and we're going to get you to the point where you're getting to the money faster. We're not gonna waste any time. We're not gonna do a whole bunch of fancy designing or anything like that. We're just gonna get you to the money. All right. So look, okay, in the wealth niche, can specifically digital products, specifically selling digital products, because I know a lot of you guys want to sell digital products. Can you give me a list of topics that people are currently desperately seeking answers for and have already spent money on. We want that because I guarantee you, if they've spent money on it, that means that they're at the point where they're ready to buy. They've already bought, but it hasn't worked yet. They're desperate. And as much as people don't want to claim desperation, let's just go with the fact that they probably are. All right, cool. So let's let the Hormozi GPT do its thing. If you don't know who Alex Hormozi is, huge in the business building world and just a genius in terms of marketing. All right, so who exactly are you targeting? Are you teaching from experience or selling access to someone else's method? What type of digital product are you planning to build? Okay, so this is what we want to do. Who are we targeting? We are targeting, and I love that. This is why I like this GPT, because it forces us to focus. We are targeting middle-aged professionals trying to build a second stream of income. Think about it, guys, because a lot of people have been furloughed. It's just a crazy market out there right now. So let's say we are selling access to someone else's method, because maybe we don't have a product that we're going to be selling. Maybe we're going to sell an MRR product, which is a master resale rights product. Maybe because those actually can provide people with solutions, because now you can actually also sell that too. So let's say that, right? And we want to give them an easy win. This is really what this is for. We want to give our potential customers an easy win first. All right, so let's give them an easy win with an ebook that they can either purchase for a low ticket price, like maybe $7 or $27 or maybe even $47. And now they can just easily spend that money on that. And then you can get this money faster, because then you can bring them into your buying system, like you're into your world, so that then you can sell them on your course later on because they trust you with the easy win. All right, so cool. Let's say someone else's method, and then what type of digital product? Let's say, and we want it to be a PDF playbook. All right, so this is going to actually, now, did I have to show it to you guys in this way? No, but I do think it's beneficial for you to see it play out this way, so you can kind of see the filtration process that I go through, and you can see how little time that this will actually take you. And anything I'm doing, you can just simply copy it and do it yourself. Okay, so your business context, blah, 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 blah. We've got that. We've got the product type. So it's going to give us a lot of great information. Now, based on that, here are 9 topics for your wealth PDF playbook, right? All right, the 30-day expert to earnings blueprint. Ooh, I like that. How to turn what you already know into a second income with zero tech, ads, or funnels. Love that. The second income stack. 5 proven online side hustles that take under 2 hours a day, and how to start your first week. Yes. ChatGPT cash flow. Oh, wow. How to use AI to start a simple, profitable online side hustle in under 30 days. Oh my God. How to create and sell a one-pager PDF that makes money while you work your 9 to 5. These are some really good ideas, y'all. Please actually feel free to take any of these. I like the 10K digital product blueprint. I think that's a winner chicken dinner right there. We're going to go with the 10K digital product blueprint. Yeah. This one's meta and works great if your partner's method is exactly that. Promise leverage income without complexity. Boom. So let's go with this. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to take this over to an app called Allen. I absolutely love this app because it has a product builder, y'all. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm simply going to go in here. What this can do is, now this is great because it will actually take your Instagram and it will create your persona personalized to you based on your Instagram. It will analyze your Instagram and it will give you the details of who you are or who it believes you to be. And of course, you can also type in all of the responses to like specific questions if you need to, but it can do that in less than like 5 minutes, y'all, if you just put your Instagram into it. So now it has your persona into it. So it's going to create a product that is dedicated specifically to you. It's going to be tailored to your needs. All right. So what I'm going to do also to hopefully, now it will either create this in a Word doc or a PDF. And sometimes you have to be specific about what you want it to. And then that will cost it a certain amount of credits. You get 1,000 credits every month. So it's like highly unlikely that you're going to be utilizing all of these credits. The great thing about this is that it will also take a look at some other Instagram accounts that are in your niche that are similar. It will analyze their accounts and it will find their viral videos, and you can recreate those viral videos in your voice. It will actually script out the viral video for you, specifically tailored to you and your specific interests or based on your persona. I absolutely love this. It will also build a link in bio page for you that is similar to like Standstore or Linktree or link in bio or any other platform out there. And so you can sell and provide order bumps. This honestly has it all. This is so new and it is so awesome. And they are constantly adding new developments to that. So while we're waiting for this, I just figured I would give you the rundown on everything that this particular AI does. And honestly, y'all, with the power of ChatGPT and this particular AI, you don't need anything else to create a digital product for you that you can easily sell or give away for free to your audience for an easy win. And you tailor your content around this theme. All right, and boom, we have the 10K digital product blueprint, your path to passive income and freedom. And you can honestly edit any of this to your specifications, but this is the blueprint right here. And this is a PDF that you can actually simply sell to your audience, review it obviously for accuracy. But let me tell you something, guys. This is solid gold right here. You don't have to spend a lot of time making something fancy in Canva. People really just want information that is going to help them get from point A to point B. That is it. All you want is something that is going to give people a quick transformation. And people are looking for this information. People are searching for this information. And you have just provided them with an easy win that they can actually easily digest. There's not a whole lot of fancy things happening that you have to go and design. This is something that you can literally offer to your audience. It's already pre-built for you. It's based on what you would say, your expertise, what is pulled in from your persona, and this becomes solid gold for you. Next, I told you guys that the problem that I had was that I didn't have a system. I didn't have a continuous sales system that would actually make sales for me as I went. But now that's not a problem either. Guys, I'm going to show you the back end of this particular funnel that was pre-built for me. Boom. What if you had a system that was already just plug and play, done for you, that would sell literally your own course, membership, already done, right? It is a pre-made sales funnel, guys. Y'all, this thing right here, it teaches you how to set up your own sales system. This is called Digital Profits U. And it's the course and community that I purchased that really taught me how to leverage automated sales systems. This is all you need in order to start making sales right from the onset. I literally pressed a button and this popped up for me. The only thing that I did was I edited this. I did the work to add my own URL. I went to GoDaddy, I got myself a URL, and I followed the instructions to attach the URL to this funnel right here. Super simple. It already comes with community feedback. And what I mean by community feedback is Digital Profits U is an online community. This is a place where people like myself have contributed courses. I teach a course in this community on how to sell your story. I call it story selling. And it really is a one of a kind course because what we've done with this is we've taken a digital marketing course and we've made it our own. You're not going to get some type of course or system that is just a bunch of random people. No, there are community office hours on Tuesdays. I offer my own office hours in case you have questions on how to set this thing up, how to make your content around whatever it is that you're selling. If it's this, because this is master resale rights, so you can resell this. Y'all, this is your opportunity. I've just given you the plug and play. You are going to create this product. Then you are going to use this system right here to help you set it all up. You got an easy win. You got an easy win. And the great thing about this system is it's filled with modules, not too many, not to be overwhelming, but it will show you simple ways that you can start selling your products like this in a weekend. This is something that you can set up in a weekend. And after 48 hours, you can be up and running selling your digital product that you just created yourself because you have made, just like Karen, you have made your content around your business on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis. And I'm telling you guys, this is a way that you can not only make revenue from a small ticket product, which is this, to a mid-ticket product, which is this, and you have a system, which is this, that does this for you on autopilot. Here are the steps. I'm going to tell it to you once again. You're going to make your videos around your product. You can use AI to create your product if you don't already have one. You start with something low and easy win for your audience. Then you pull them into your world and you can offer them a much more robust solution that really works for them that they can also resell as well. This teaches them how to set up a sales funnel, and it does so with the click of a button. So you don't have to go and try to create something fancy yourself. This will do it all for you. And within the community, there's a reseller guide that will actually show you how to resell other items as well. There are modules in here that are focused specifically on AI cloning. If you want to get into that, faceless marketing, faceless Instagrams, TikToks, all of that is within this particular community. So I want you guys to really consider what you do next. Do you put this away, lock it up in your mind and say, I'm gonna get around to finally doing it. I'm gonna stick it through. I'm gonna do something that's easy with a community that's there to guide me, because we're not just dropping you off into another course. Or do I continue to do what I've always done and avoid the things that I know I need to do, which is making content around my product or service? That's literally it. That's literally it. If I were you, I know what I would do. I would be like Karen. She worked with me for a short time and was able to generate $7,000 in 30 minutes of work. She closed her salon business. She went ham on her content. She created a product line and a hair course that sells from her content. This could easily be you starting today. So there you have it. There's the key. There's the answer. I've given you the blueprint. All right. What you do from here is going to be up to you. But if you're looking for a community that is going to walk with you through all of this, we're not going to just drop you off and leave you hanging. I have office hours. There are office hours within the community from one of our master marketers named Steph Perez, who literally within her first 28 days, 28 sales within the first 30 days. She's regularly doing $1,000 days, owning her own time, and creating a thriving community by sharing her story on YouTube. Guys, all she does is she shares what she went through to get to this point. She uses this model to this day. It's the same model that I used to grow to 206,000 subscribers. I just kept showing up. It's the execution, it's the daily execution that gets the wins. That's the key. And having a system that works for you. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, you have the answers, you have the keys. It's time to unlock the gate. Click the links in the description down below. That will take you to the next steps that you need to take on this journey in order to start getting like Steph, getting like Karen, getting like me, and really doing the doggone thing. And finally, stop wasting money, stop taking extra courses, just start executing. All right, with that being said, I will see you at the bank.